Today, we're going to beat Pokemon Platinum like the true beer-blooded, red-drinking American I am. That's right, my fellow patriots, we are banning the use of Poke-Centers entirely, because if making healthcare inaccessible to the working class isn't the most American thing, then I don't know what is. Now, the rules of this challenge are simple. In fact, some of you may remember 4 years ago now, the YouTubers Madry Bread and Small Ant both beat Pokemon Emerald while upholding this restriction. However, neither of these two are as American as me, because the lingering fear of death is removed from their journeys. Not mine though, because we are doing this with Hardcore Nuzlocke rules. No items in battle, no over-leveling, we play on set mode, we can only catch the first Pokemon on each route, and if a Pokemon faints, well, unless we get a generous donation of $100,000 dues for life-saving surgery, they will be removed entirely from the game. This was by far the most brutal and insanity-provoking challenge I've ever embarked on. And keep in mind, I've beaten Hardcore Nuzlocke with only bug types in the past. So yeah, please, subscribe. Give me a reason to carry on. Also, follow me on Twitch. Anyway, enough messing around. Let's Calara go. The beginning of this Nuzlocke is the same as any other. I swear myself in as freedom, and my rival Umbarmer immediately barges in and tries to force his healthcare system on me. That fiend. After a little hoopla, we're able to choose our starter.
So I think it's pretty obvious which one we're going to choose. Not just because it's the best one, but Turtwig, Leech Seed, Absorb, Giga Drain, that is huge. That is a Pokemon Center in a Pokemon.
Given Turtwig will evolve into Torterra, the continent's Pokemon, I named him after the biggest continent I know. Texas.
Every single tackle we click here, that is PP down the drain. That is one less thing we can. Oh, interesting conundrum here. Very interesting conundrum I've just now realised. So normally what I do whenever like we're going through the game, we just use rare candies, you know, level our Pokemon up. We can't really do that in this one, because that kind of takes away from the challenge.
Essentially, what I'm getting at here is, in order to level up, we'd have to attack with our Pokemon. That's just how the series works. Click attack, KO opponents, get XP, level up. Using rare candies is a workaround I will always do, because it saves an enormous amount of time by removing the KO opponent's part and just levels you up without affecting the overall challenge. Except in this challenge, annoyingly, because if we become candy-pilled, that means we got levels without having to use our moves PP, something we cannot easily get back in a no Poke-Center challenge. An enormous difficulty of this run would be erased. We can't do that yet, so, in short, I hope you like what you're seeing, because we're gonna need to do a lot of it, and it may or may not be completely worthless in the long run, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Following the encounter with our good friend Cypress and their evil, apparently good healthcare system, we're finally able to get not only Pokeballs, but another reason we live in Missouri. I catch a Starly on Route 202 named Eagle. A intimidating Staraptor whose moves genuinely lean more towards having a lot of PP is a fantastic find, and I immediately went to catch another Pokemon on Route 201 to set into motion my unbelievably smart, no, ingenious plan to defeat this Nuzlocke.
Wait, so how do you get new encounters if you have 6 Oh, Flatbread and everyone else, because I've seen a few other people mention this, just wait. You are going to witness my genius very shortly.
By catching a not very good Pokemon, we'd use its PP to level it and another Pokemon up using the EXP share. Once its PP became non-existent, we'd discharge them from duty and recruit a new soldier from a new route. While we're still operating on the restrictions of Hardcore Nuzlocke rules, the amount of fodder available should suffice. But then, the ever-vigilant Twitch chat informs me of something.
Oh, Amoria just made a very good point that I have not considered. If a Pokemon dies, how do we release it? Poke Centers don't exist, meaning we can't use the PC in it to release them. That throws a wrench and a half into the plan, I'm not even kidding.
No, this isn't a wrench into the works. It's the entire tool shed. We can't use the PC in the Pokemon Center, as we're not allowed to enter the Poke Center. Therefore, theoretically, we're stuck with Texas and Eagle until the day they die, and afterwards.
Oh, I'd really love to do it without using PCs at all, and that means only using 6 Pokemon, but I don't know if that is when we're getting to the point of might genuinely be impossible.
But maybe there's a way this challenge is still possible. Maybe we can work around this in the future. I can do this.
Ugh. Is this thing actually going to be able to kill me? I might have to switch back to my Starly. If we wipe to a level 5 Starly, though, that's pretty funny. Eagle get Wing Attack level 9. Sick.
Well, aside from that fearsome level 5 Starly, nothing in the early rounds poses a threat. Tackle and eventually Wing Attack have plenty of PP, while the enemy Pokemon are not a serious issue. What is an issue is Past Me. Past Me is a idiot, because he thought this Nuzlocke would be easy peasy, and so banned Gyarados, Garchomp, and Blissey, because
they're like stupidly OP in this game.
In short, no Magikarp can be caught on Route 218. In fact, nothing will be caught until Orboro City, cause there's nothing worth catching. We need to be beyond picky here, but also willing to be risky. Understand this. I want to catch a Machop to trade for an Abra. That is a 35% chance. Meanwhile, anything else is eating a valuable space. Do you think this is a wise investment, or do you think I'm just going to blindly do it?
Oh, here we go. Fingers crossed. Are you joking? No shot. We got that.
Everyone, please take a bow before your rightful president, Abraham.
Joe, tell us a joke. The chat is silence. It's normally the best joke I can think of. I don't want to. It's a mirror. It's a mirror. Because you're the joke. Anyway.
The first gym is, because we've chosen correctly, not much different than a normal Nuzlocke. One-shotting the Geodude on Onyx while almost dying to Craniados before one-shotting it as well. Did I mention Adamant Nature Texas, baby? Because the only way to stop a bad guy with a plus attack Pokemon is a good guy with a plus attack Pokemon. This Nightmare Nuzlocke has just released its first badge to us, and so far, things at least have been normal in terms of progression, albeit weird. In this Hardcore Nuzlocke, we haven't reached a moment where the extra challenge truly begins affecting us more than just being annoying. Once we're done collecting a few important items thanks to teaching Texas Rock Smash, because why would I give myself a HM slave? That implies that I care about my mental health. I head over to the Pokemart and buy a few super potions, and other healing items, because while the Poke Center is the devil, the Pokemart, that is my hospital, and capitalism is the medicine. Then we're able to continue upwards to Floraroma Town, making sure to repel on all the routes, just in case we need to encounter something later. Dolly is able to evolve into Staravia, unlocking the previously mentioned Intimidate ability in the process. Then, once we get into the Valley Windworks, we debated for a while whether or not to catch Shellos, before eventually turning it down in hopes of getting something better in the future. Presently though, the fight with Commander Mars is approaching. However, due to a lovely surprise later, we can afford the luxury of grinding up without a lot of risk here. Being on equal footings in this fight makes it a lot easier. Is that even a sneaky little Patreon plug I see down there? Oh, isn't that so quirky? Oh, by the way, Naga, if you're watching this, my price hasn't changed. You want the humanoid Hardcore Nuzlocke? this is what you pay. Despite only having 2 Pokemon, we're on quite equal footing with Commander Mars's 2 Pokemon. The battle begins with Eagle defeating Zubat with ease before Perugly comes out. Then I do a few switch arounds to lower Perugly's attack. This means it's not hitting very hard. So then good old boy Texas can come out and give this fat cat of Wall Street a good old fashioned throttling.
Yeah, I should have...
Nothing to worry about. Unless it happens again, which it didn't. Man, Commander Mars. I owe her an apology for making her look like a fool. To fast forward a bit here to the next gym normally wouldn't cost anything. Except in this Nuzlocke, as Cheryl is a key feature. She waits for us in Eterna Forest, an area that Connecticut's to Eterna City, home of the Grass Gym. We have no way of going around this location, therefore a free heal, and continuous free heal at that, is given to us. Not only does Eterna Forest allow me to piss off chats by killing their waifu,
and that is the damn truth.
We're also able to grind our entire team up to the level cap of Gardenia. Cherish these moments, boys and girls. It's a beautiful thing, really. And we only get to grind like this in a couple other locations. Every other time, it's hell. By the time we're ready to leave, Abraham has returned. Finally. And he's rocking a new form, no less. Say hello to Kadabra Abraham, rolls right off the tongue. Our boy is back, and he is a complete dick.
Oh look, it's Naga's dream. 2 Baneri, both of which are male though, which is even funnier. What? What? Wait, what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Abraham. I'm sorry. Am I not in control here? You. Oh, you. Fucking piece of shit. You fucking asshole. The first gym level for obedience is 10. Oh, that would have been good to know.
Anyway, back to that later. I need to fix another problem now.
Yeah, I know. It's so bad, and I don't know why it's happening. Hello, that's a bit of cheeky damage, isn't it? How much are we doing in return now? A whole lot. Rosary's got some spicy special attack. That should kill though. So its defense is garbage. Yeah. That's 2 gyms down, probably the easiest 2 gyms in the entire run though.
I cannot put into words how accurate that statement is. Yes, Kadabra Abraham's short little stint of being a asshole is over, but the easy stuff is already gone. And to add insult to injury, we have to teach Texas how to cut. The indignity. We need to go through the Galactic Building, which was fun.
Come on, Eagle, stop being sleepy. Wake up, man. We got things to do, and I ain't wasting an awakening on your ass.
And defeat Commander Jupiter, which was funner.
The faster though, so that's fine.
Ooh.
That's not a lot of damage. That's not a lot of damage indeed. Frick, that's really bad. I thought we'd do more than that. Fucking goddamn modest bastard. Now it's all on Texas. Yeah, rot, Shaggy. No crits. Ooh, good. Defense lower, maybe? Arg. Oh, you degenerate. You degenerate. Hey, not you, Ben Deuce. I don't think we kill with anything. I gotta go for another rock smash. Oh, okay. Okay. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, we kill with one more move, but I think it also kills us. Quick Claw! Damn it. He got 2 of them, to be fair. We can't be mad. That's some BS.
I have some terrible news, everyone. Texas was maimed. We lost a real one today, but his sacrifice has allowed a window of opportunity to open, and we are able to defeat our cosmic threat. Texas will always be in our hearts and in a slot on the team. Rest in peace. At least we get a solid replacement. An egg who will evolve into Togepi. Now I ask you this, viewer, how the fuck am I meant to level up a Togepi?
That's the neat thing. You don't.
Before leaving this accursed city, one final thing. Here is Delaware we can get access to the underground. By going in said underground, you can get unlimited money by mining and selling shards, evolution stones, etc. I have banned the underground for that reason. So yes, every single Pokédollar I use to buy items is a very finite resource. Focusing on that for a minute, to further conserve these items, I also try to avoid trainers I know from experience can be problematic. For example, on Route 207, I use this longer path to get around a double battle which has caused issues before. The main challenge here is remembering not to blindly run into previously passed trainers later and waste PP. We're doing alright now though in terms of money and moves, plus there's a good opportunity for solid encounters on Route 206 and in the Wayward Cave. These are a Geodude and a Bronzor, both of which are captured. Geodude absolutely should have been caught earlier. It's a solid mon with, more importantly, a lot of high PP moves we can take advantage of. Meanwhile, Bronzor is incredibly bulky and can also learn some good PP moves like Extrasensory. With this added ammo, I was confident Rocky Mountains and Taco Bell could allow me to level up just a little bit. Alas, that ain't happening. Whilst, yes, I do have moves that are bad and are going to be replaced, for example, Confusion on Taco Bell will be replaced for Extrasensory, meaning it makes sense to use all of Confusion's PP, what does it matter? Even in the most generous scenario where every Confusion equals an opponent killed, that's only a few levels gained on one mon. The next cap is level 26. Plus, we're fighting the strongest wild Pokemon, which brings its own risk. But if we go and fight the weaker ones, then the amount of XP is absolutely 100% not worth it. There's really not any interesting strat to get enough XP and keep all of our PP in our moves. It's not even possible to just spam TMs, because in this generation, they are one-time use. Should also go without saying, if a Pokemon's move runs dry, I now have a significantly worse teammate. In times like this, I like to respond to problems the same way any gun freedom loving shooting American would. I give up. We're not grinding. The team is just going to go into the gym massively underleveled and is going to face issues even from the gym trainers.
At what point does this just become a hardcore Nuzlocke with only struggle? At what point do we cross that line? Because we gotta be approaching it quickly. Stock up. Hey, we could just get a cheeky crit. Alright, so. That's not good. There was a cheeky crit in that, though. There was a cheeky fucking crit, because the fucking eagle got critted!
If only we had another normal type!
I got the Pokeball ready. It's in my hand. Are we gonna catch it? God, no. And that is the damn truth.
Okay, silver lining. Silver lining. We American do this. After the rest of the trainers were beaten without anything else bad happening, we're left with one left mouth to feed, and grinding is now back on the menu. Because it's very necessary. Without a normal type, the Ghost Gym has suddenly become the hardest gym in the world. Jeez Louisiana, has it become the hardest one. Even the all-American might of our president, Alaka Abraham, is not enough to cleanly cleaver through her team. Everyone needs to put in work. Even you, Egg McMuffin, you will exist. Everything on Fantina's team has a ghost move, and the only one who dies to one of Alaka Abraham's Psybeam is Haunter. And the Duskull, while weak, also has really annoying moves which will chip us down, granting Miss Magius a 100% chance to KO with Shadow Ball. Lo and behold, this is the main issue here, not only due to her power, but also speed. In fact, she's so fast, the only way we outspeed with our Alaka Abraham is by getting XP mid-fight and leveling up to level 27. The only way we can get speed supremacy without switching him into an attack is by utilizing Alaka Abraham's Secret Service. I see no way history would indicate this could go wrong. Duskull and Rocky Mountains are the leads into the battle. Rocky gives us 3 massive advantages. Firstly is Stealth Rocks, weakening Miss Magius ever so slightly. Secondly is chip damage with Rock Throw onto Duskull, putting it in range of a Psybeam. And third is getting burnt, guaranteeing the AI won't throw out another one when we send out Alaka Abraham. After Duskull is escorted out of the battle, the game proceeds to immediately cheat the hell out of me. The AI! The AI! To explain why I'm upset is pretty easy. Weak to Psychic, has a super effective move, is next in line. Why no Haunter? What's the deal with that AI of Pokemon Platinum? Regardless, we're now fighting Miss Magius with a healthy Haunter waiting in the wings rather than being given wings early.
Players, we go Egg Muffin. Shadow Ball.
By baiting the AI here, we're allowing ourselves to send out Taco Bell into a much weaker Magical Leaf. This extends the amount of time we're granted to hit a Confuse Ray, which will increase the chances we have a safe swap later. In addition, it's crucial we hit Miss Magius with an extra sensory, as it will do enough damage to allow Alaka Abraham to finish the fight.
Just need to get a little bit lucky. I know that is difficult to request. Just a bit lucky, man. Just a bit. Fuck you, Taco Bell.
This is scary, and very ill-annoying. Eating a Shadow Ball puts us at precisely half health after consuming our Orange Berry. Frightening as it is though, we are able to break through confusion and Uno reverse card that garbage back onto Miss Magius, who immediately breaks through it herself next turn, leaving us on 4 HP. Completely fair gameplay. In a shocking turn of events though, Extra Sensory is able to put enough extra damage onto Miss M that we can finally actually beat this nightmare fight.
Now we go Egg Muffin. Because it's going to use Shadow Ball. No, fuck, actually, no, it's going to do a random roll because of the health. Smack yourself, though. Okay, right. Problem averted. Not even to full health, perfect. Ooh, that was actually really close to us not being able to kill it. But I think we live 1 Shadow Ball regardless, unless it critted. So that's dead. And then we outspeed and 1 hit KO onto. Easy clap, no losses, absolutely destroyed. Oh, let's go, baby. Egg Muffin, you earned those levels, my boy. Egg Muffin, you have a garbage nature, you have garbage IVs, but my god, you are a beautiful child. It literally doesn't matter. I think this has priority, but even if it does, it doesn't kill us in 1 shot. That does not kill us in 1 shot. No way in hell. I'm going to scream. I'm going to cry. I have been fucked or locked in Pokemon games. I have been fucked harder than you can imagine. I have never been screwed that much in my life. Clutched so hard just to have that. Just to have that happen to us. You demon.
Now, you Tennessee here, Ghost Lady. You may have taken out one of the finest presidents of this glorious nation. You may have wiped out his entire Secret Service as well. But you cannot destroy our rights to exist. America has never lost a war before, and we shall not start now. You cannot destroy freedom. Get him, Egg McMuffin!
One more, baby. I don't think I've been more furious in my life. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, we metronoming. It doesn't actually have a move to hit us, is the worst thing. That's the saddest thing. Alright, here we go, Chad. Firefang, baby. Wow. We actually might beat the fight. We are actually going to beat the fight. I'm not even kidding. Unless it self-destructs, which would be hysterical. Yes, suck it, Haunter. Suck my nuts. I hope I don't self-destruct. No, she can't heal status. Actually, so yeah, there's no point me even using Metronome. I could have still had 2 amazing Pokemon had I just used Egg Muffin. He's gonna get so much... The child has somehow allowed us to be alive. Praise be Egg Muffin, I suppose.
Jesus Christ, how did I mean, never a problem, easy W. Things may have gone South Carolina, but we pulled through as a nation should. I prefer manifested destiny. US. So I can imagine, right now you're all frothing at the mouth, wondering what tactics I have constructed to best this Nuzlocke now that everyone I care about is dead. Well, such a task is only destined for the greatest video game player of the century.
This is the deal I want to make with you all. This is it. Now, I did say no Pokemon Centers at all. We can't not go in Pokemon Centers. The title of the stream is No Pokemon Centers. Now, admittedly, at the start, I said no PCs. I want to make a deal. I will continue this run and not just reset, but I want to be able to remove all of these corpses from my possession. I want to release them all. Except for Texas, who's going to be a HM slave.
To make it clear, the new rule change will be we can only go to the garbage PC if 5 mons have died with us. If 1 dies, we keep the body. Same if 2 or 3. This new rule is only there to fix us up if we're able to clutch with 1 Pokemon. Because let's face it, if this run continues and we win, that's just significantly funnier. And I must say, everyone, thanks to my negotiation skills, the Garbage PC site is open for business, and we get to say goodbye to our smelly corpses. Now we're back in business, baby! All we need to do is catch someone whose level is low enough they won't be able to kill the level 11 Egg McMuffin. Alright, so if we just take a casual little stroll here, that should be a good area, so we'll just make our way out of town to the, Wait a minute!